Yo, what up? Welcome to StackBMX.com's social media and YouTube channel. I'm Can't Stop LA. I'm going to tell you all the ins and outs about cool BMX products and stuff like that. But today we're going to do an explained and review on the Jason Watts signature Demolition Fast and Loose pivotal seat. So like always, we want you to head over to our YouTube channel if you're on one of our other social platforms, and we're giving away some free bike parts and a free bicycle. All you got to do is comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and then turn on your notification bells. So hang tight, because later on in the video I'll tell you all the rules and exactly what you're winning and how to better your chances at winning. So yeah, let's get to it. Not too sure if you know who Jason Watts is, but I definitely do. Dude is absolutely badass on a bicycle, and he actually does some really cool stuff that just makes you go, whoa, how's that even possible? But dude hails from Australia, has a great attitude, just shreds everything, and does some crazy nose manuals. The stink bug nose manual, the one-footed manuals, can nose manuals, just a bunch of other cool variations and decades and all kinds of crazy maneuvers and stuff like that. So it just makes sense that if he's riding for Demolition, for them to give him a signature seat and kind of express himself. So yeah, if you're not too sure what a pivotal seat and seat post is, pretty much it is the seat with a bolt hole on the top right here, and it has a 6mm hex head in there. Oh my gosh, this thing is actually fighting me. It's got a hex head bolt in there. You stick an Allen wrench inside there, and you actually can loosen or tighten this bolt inside of the seat post. So there's a bolt right here that take this off. Allen wrench should go through here, connect to the bolt, spin it, thread it into the seat post, and then it's got little notches right here to adjust the seat so that you could either have it up angled if you have your seat slammed so you can still do bar spins, or you could have it flat if you have a seat really tall, or you could have it pitched down a little bit if you're riding a big bike and you're actually doing wheelies and stuff like that, so you don't slip off. So yeah, that's what a pivotal seat post is. This is one of the best ones in my eyes. It doesn't come loose or anything like that. A lot of brands are using this style, so you have a lot of selections of different styles of seats, and they could actually make or break the way your bike looks. So having more options is always good, and pivotal is by far the most has the most amount of style seats and different patterns and actual prints on it. So definitely cool that this comes in pivotal. If you're wondering what type of seat you should get, I would definitely say get this, because they're a lot stronger than railed seats. Tripod, I've seen them, I've used them, and they get a little bit complicated. They're pretty strong as far as not breaking and stuff like that, but you're very limited to actual angle and stuff like that. So I tend to stay away from it. They're kind of a pain in the butt to actually put together. Some people may deny it, but from my experience, these are a lot easier to install and to actually adjust easily. So hopefully that helped you out, figure out if you wanted a pivotal or a tripod or whatever. So right off the bat, I noticed this is a little bit different style. It has like a slight textured leather on here. It's not crazy textured, it's not super deep. It just looks like your traditional leather seat in your high-end luxury cars. So if you're into that type of stuff, I think this looks really rad. For that, and it looks really rad in general. Now we go down to the patch. This patch is a little bit different than a lot of the other patches I've seen. A lot of the patches are usually like a stitch patch or like a woven patch. This one here is actually, it almost looks like a sticker that's screen printed or something like that. So it's super high gloss and super shiny, but it's got a dope skeleton right there doing a shoey. If you don't know what a shoey is pretty much derives from like the punk scene, and you just basically party, you fill your shoe up with some beer, and you chug that bad boy. So Watts is definitely infamous for doing that, so I think it's just fitting for that, and I think the artwork is really sick. So they use some little bone style, graphics on there, and it just ends up looking. Let me try to back it up a little bit. It looks super, super dope. I just think it's a cool concept. It kind of looks like of a, motorcycle club patch or something like that. And just having it that gloss just looks super, super dope. A lot different than a lot of the other patches or even, tops on the seats and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely rad. Let's go down to the actual stitching and stuff like this. This one is pretty cool because it's got some yellow stitching right here to kind of match the actual patch. This is actually triple stitch, so it's got 2 stitches that keep the material together, and then they fold it outward and they actually lay it. They're gonna lay it on top, but before they lay it on top, they run another stitch right here. What that does is it increases the strength and it allows the seat to last a little bit longer. So if one stitch kind of rips from dropping on the floor, or whatever you may do, it has another stitch to back that one up. And if that one fails, then it's got a third one. So it kind of gives you 3 chances to mess up the seat without it falling apart. So from my experience, from my experience, the triple stitch stuff lasts a long time, and it tends to keep the actual seat together. I haven't really seen too many seats fail. So having these triple stitch is super, super dope. I think it's a great way to keep your seat together. Also too, since it's in the yellow, I think it looks really, really dope how it just matches that, and then it actually matches this little one right here that goes around this seat, the seat patch, or actually the bolt patch right here. And it just, I don't know, it just looks dope, man. Like, it kind of, how do you say, it reminds me of just I don't know, like a classic car or a custom car where you kind of do your own, custom stitching. The next thing is that this one has a different style bolt patch. This one's just like an oval. So what it does is allow a little bit more leather material to be seen, and just kind of changes the aesthetics of it, and makes it real subtle right here. So I think that's really cool. On the back side of it, it's got a Demolition nylon patch right here, which is also sewn on here. This one's actually embroidered on here. It's an actual woven patch. So if you fall on the seat or anything like that, it's not going to wear this thing off like screen printing or any other type of print like that. It'll actually just kind of fray, and that thing will last for a very, very long time. So if you're looking for a durable seat that's going to look, nice for a long time, definitely check this one out. We look at the bottom. It's got cool, guards right here on the front to keep the material on. Cool little grooves on here to kind of do toboggans or grab your seat, Superman seat grabs, stuff like that. Super, super dope on there. It's got a back bumper right here, and this one here is to protect the back and hold the material on. So, super, super heavy duty. Overall, as far as this seat, if you are, riding trails, you're riding parks, streets, stuff like that, it comes with a leather top on here. This stuff is really easy to clean. It doesn't wear too much, and when it actually does wear, it kind of gives it a cool finish. Super, super dope on this. The only one problem that I see about this seat is that it is kind of slippery looking. So if you want a seat that like grips, or if you're doing like wheelies and stuff like that, or if you have your seat pinched up really high and you tend to sit down on it, maybe stay away from this one. But if you like the leather look and stuff like that, go for it. But this one is a little bit slipperier until it like breaks in and wears out a little bit on the top. So just be prepared to have a slippery seat until it breaks in. So yeah, that's it. This one also comes in the fat style seat. It's a little bit fatter than most of the seats. If it's a fat seat, it's pretty much the same thing. The sides are pretty wide, and the top is pretty thick. This is good for doing bar spins or sitting down and just cruising around town. As far as the softness of the seat, I would say this is like one of the softer seats that I've seen. It's not super duper soft, but just having this material makes it relatively soft. But definitely, if you ride this seat, you start to break it in, it'll definitely be a lot softer. So yeah, good job to those dudes over there at Demolition, and shout out to Jason Watts for always killing it. Hope you're doing good. homie. Keep shredding. I love watching you ride. Gets me hyped all the time. So yeah, like I said earlier, we're gonna tell you how to win some free stuff from us and on our YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on one of our other social medias, head over to youtube.com/stackbmx to enter. All you got to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, turn on your notification bells, and then leave us a comment about what you like about this video, what you don't like about this video, anything else that you want to know about, other how-tos, other products you want to see featured on here. And that'll enter you a contest. At 2,500 subscribers, we're giving away a free Stranger Parts package filled with 2 tires, pair of grips, and a seat. And then at 5,000 subscribers, we're giving away a free bicycle retailed at $289.95. And if you enter any of our content, or actually if you comment on any other videos that we have previously, that'll enter you a contest and give you better chances to win. And that'll also enter you to any contest in the future. So yeah, participate. We want to thank you for checking this video out, and we hope this helped you make a good buy and helped you move towards the direction that you want to go. If you're on YouTube and you want to check us out on our other platforms, check us out at facebook.com/stackbmx and Stack BMX Shop. If you want to check us out on Instagram, check us out at Stacked BMX Shop. If you want to check out me, my Instagram is Can't Stop LA. But once again, thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks if you buy this seat and support Demolition and Jason Watts. We hope you have a good day and party on.